I'm just gonna start soon. Show up, Damme. Probably shouldn't have swore so early on in the stream. That's okay.
You said
All right,
darn.
let me just. I said darn this. That's correct. It started right before I before I swore. After I swore, I mean. So that's good.
Oh, okay, that's good.
All right. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. But today we are celebrating 2 years of Rayanimator reviews. I'm here with Rayan and Joey. Say hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So yeah, 2 years. That's pretty impressive. How you guys feel about that?
Weird.
It's great because I realize that means we've known you for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're probably over 2.5 or 3 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I really didn't actually like meet you until right before she did her first video when you guys did the Lost Boys watch with me. That was the first like, we interacted. Because I remember you did the Lost Boys thing and I went to bed.
Oh yeah.
Brian, take care of my
Yeah,
wife.
that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was like over 2 years ago, obviously.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look that up real quick while we're talking.
No,
but
it's crazy when we go back and look at the first few videos. The lighting. What was the first video was with the onboard webcam.
Oh, from my school computer.
From an old laptop. So it's like it's so bad. It's so choppy, and it was awful. But it was like 96 views on
that. I just found the video was March 7th, 2018.
Literally 3 days before her channel started.
Yeah,
channel started.
And that was actually 3 years into a week ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Time flies, you know?
It does. It's crazy. We have a commenter in here, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. He says, how do you feel about the coronavirus?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, you take it over this time.
Yesterday, and those people who I'm friends with on Facebook have already heard me say this. When I looked on Netflix yesterday before I went to bed, or like 2 nights ago before I went to bed, I literally looked at the fact that in like the top 10 in trending movies was like Outbreak, Contagion, Space Jam, and all these other
Space Jam.
Yeah, so the premise of Space Jam is NBA players get sick and they cancel the season. Literally, what just happened. I was like, y'all need to stop. Just stop. Stop with this. You know, like Walking Dead jumped in popularity again. I'm like, people stop. And one of my personal favorite shows, Doomsday Preppers, has grown a significant popularity. But it's just like, it's hilarious to me. This is ridiculous. People are so horribly overreacting.
Well, they're not
talking
about the appropriate parts of it.
Exactly. People are like, oh my God, you have to stay away from people. All right, so 200 of us are going to cram into the grocery store and buy all the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Making it worse. What can I say?
I don't know why he has to talk so. Sorry, my brother is talking. I'm like, why does he have to talk so?
So, you know, it's, and even like there's a town not too far. There's a city not too far away from us. The St. Patrick's Day bar crawl got canceled, so people have unofficially changed it to the Corona crawl, and people are still doing it.
That's smart.
Hilarious to me.
Oh man, it's gone to the point where it's like, people are like not like getting insane about everything, but insane about certain things like sanitary and what's the word I'm looking for? Healthcare and stuff. Like I've had people buy Tylenol where I work. I've had people buy toilet paper, hand
Buying
sanitizer, a whole bunch of stuff. We're all out of a lot of things.
like that's not bad. Buying it isn't bad, but buying it in mass quantities to me is socially irresponsible. You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
trip over some old lady who needs it more than you do, because this stuff kills older people. Like the coronavirus,
we're
will
not the
kill older
population
people.
that's at risk. It's the
Yeah.
older
Oh,
population.
boo-hoo! You're
the
gonna get flu-like symptoms.
immunocompromised.
Yeah, you're gonna get flu-like symptoms for 2 weeks. Boo freaking who! Why don't you let the 70-year-old lady get that last bottle of Purell so she doesn't die?
Yeah.
But
And also, like,
Um,
have people not been washing their hands this entire time?
That's
That
what
now
I was saying. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
nasty people.
the best thing I've seen so far is what the hell was that? Oh, the funniest thing I've seen so far is the meme where somebody goes, everybody with your all natural, safer nature, like kind of cleaners, you all switch from that to Clorox bleach real fast. Real fast.
Oh, sorry. Just trying to. There we go. I'm gonna try and get something on the floor. It's driving me crazy. Never mind.
Oh God, Corona.
Bless you. Yeah, it's insane, especially because it's.
Go ahead.
I
Go
said,
ahead.
I said,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's crazy because it's not really affecting most people who are in the like mid age. It's like younger children and elderly people. So the fact that more people are trying to get it who are in the mid age over people who would need it more is ridiculous.
It is.
And not just like getting it like a couple things, but like in mass quantities, like Joey said.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
But
it's stupid. Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get back to talking about your 2 years of Rayanimator reviews.
2 years of editing video.
I feel like I wanted to do like a react video to one of the first videos, but I don't know if I can put myself through that.
I would just be laughing the whole time.
It's just gonna be. It would be so cringe.
It's so cringy. The best part is there's no intro. There's no outro.
No, there's an outro.
No, I'm saying there's no like the outro we have now with the social media and the music and stuff like that. There's no outro like that. We don't have our custom intro from Jerks Productions at the beginning. And then like the very beginning of it, there's like a 15-second delay where we didn't know that we were live yet.
Oh, well, like even the early reviews are just like, I used to have everything scripted because I could see a lot better at that point.
Well, and you also used to not do the reviews immediately after watching the video.
No, I would write everything out and worry about it and panic. And then I realized that I'm just like more comfortable just talking off the cuff about it, which sometimes goes well, sometimes doesn't go well. But I feel like that's like my element. I'm not good and like I could see my eyes tracking the words. And now if I write something down, I can't really see it unless it's like right up in my face.
So it would look like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jerks Productions, they shared this video.
Aww.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
And Zachary Haith, the series says, "Happy anniversary."
Thank you, Mr. Haith.
Oh, Zachary Haith was with me last night.
Mr. Haith.
Mr. Haith.
Mr. Haith was there for my during my Call of Duty live stream last night. And it was a lot of fun. I had a bunch of people on. You can tell people are bored because now they're like, you know, on Twitch watching people play video games.
I guess.
I'm kind of hoping for
be like a milestone last night.
I'm kind of hoping for a not necessarily a quarantine, but kind of like a lockdown of this town, so I can catch up on everything I need to do.
My sister said something last night that it was like a headline from The Onion or something. It was like
Mhm.
introverted nerd wakes up in utopia, on quarantine. Like, this is the best day ever. And I was like, if I wasn't essential, I'd feel the same way.
Yeah, unfortunately, both of us holding jobs.
Ben Grimm is here. He says, "Hey."
Oh, hey, Ben.
Yes, we
I
did.
wonder
Zach.
what it means if I hit show on the comments. That's weird.
I don't
Oh
know.
wait, let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Zachary Haith. That's cool. And that's it.
Anticlimactic.
Zachary Haith. Happy anniversary. I just want to highlight the comments when they come in. So we have Ben Grimm. Hey, yeah. I love that thumbnail, by the way. And Zachary Haith says, "Yeah, you guys won."
Thank you for watching, sir.
And then someone named Rayanimator Reviews says, "Thanks, buddy."
That's a lame name. I wonder where they got that from.
No, we actually, me and my team won back-to-back battle royales last night for the first time in any of us playing. So it was a marquee night. And then we played a third one.
That's good.
My eyes glaze over when you talk about video games.
And then we actually won. We ended up winning back-to-back, but the third one was after we stopped. I stopped streaming. We're like, yeah, let's just play one more, and then we won again, which was crazy. Made me mad that I turned off my stream before we decided to play another one. But
by the way, just so because there's a kind of a decent sized crowd in here, if you want to subscribe to Rayanimator Reviews channel, the link is in the description below. It's the only link in there, so it's easy to find.
Aw.
And we have Dave Maggot in the chat room. Hey, Dave.
Oh, that snuggly bunny. I love Dave Maggot.
Dave, I'm sorry to say I'm still in Leprechaun 4. Well, technically 5, but
Dave's on 7.
I'm so busy with work.
Dave's on 11.
I know. I was like,
I was like, I didn't even know they made 7.
And there's 8, so he's gonna beat me for sure.
Dave's a machine.
He is.
He's just plowing along.
Yeah, I mean, well, he is like the most snuggly person ever, though.
Yeah. Oh, he's all snuggled up watching Leprechaun.
Oh yeah. What happened to the screen? It like got really low quality. Oh, let me see if I can fix that.
That's because we're on it.
We're just a low quality kind of
No.
Have you seen this stuff?
Dave Mega says, "I'm not actually hating Origins Leprechaun 7. You,
what?
sir, are a trooper."
I thought you were gonna say you, sir, are a liar.
You, sir, are a monster.
liar. No, the creation in Leprechaun Origins they call the creature was a monster. Oh no, yeah, a monster.
Monster.
I tried to make a joke there and I totally failed.
Or am I a monster?
I forgot how to order coffee in a drive-thru today, so don't feel bad.
You didn't tell me about this. Story time.
It's always the same girl. I love her. She's hella sassy. And she's like, "What can I get for you?" And I was like, "I'd like a large iced coffee with cream." But I said it like I wasn't sure. She's like, is that all you want, baby? I was like, yeah. And I pulled up. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I had a really long day at work."
I was literally doing farm chores for like 4 hours and change today. It was awful.
Too, but it was called hairdressing.
It was awful.
I did it for 6, and then I cleaned your house and made you tacos.
Oh, I appreciate that. I didn't get home to like 8. Ugh. Yeah, so all the schools are shut up for the next 2 weeks. So I just left my kid at my mom's house, like make him do the chores.
Fend for yourself, kid. Tuck and roll.
I literally because I turned around, I dropped, because we left, and then I found out that I could leave him there for 2 weeks. So I brought him back, and I sent a text to my mom that said, "This is Amazon Prime delivery. Your package, grandson, is on your doorstep." And then I pulled away.
I just picture her not answering her phone and him just standing there banging on the door and going, "Mama, Mama."
He could still be there. Well, I mean, the barn's open. He can go sleep with the horse.
He probably would. That
It's
it was warm.
warm in there. No, there's a key code on the front door. He knows the passcode. He just walked right in. For those of you getting ready to call child services, he went in the house before I actually took away.
He went in the house that you inferred from your rearview mirror. You pinned $10.
Dave says he's about to start part 8. No.
May the odds forever be.
I'm watching the. You know what? Screw it. I'm watching this right after. Leprechaun 5. How do you like them apples?
Dave Megan has volunteered as tribute.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably make that announcement that me and Dave Magga are doing all the Leprechaun movies for March 17th.
No.
Well, you guys knew about that, but not everyone.
I was acting surprised.
And
I was acting surprised, Brian.
You're a terrible actor.
This
I was
is
going
why
to say it was terrible.
this is why I'm not an actor, because I'm bad at it.
I just got to say that it's not editing these videos that takes forever. It's exporting them. They take an hour to export, and it's only 15 minutes.
Brian, I literally hit export and go do something else for like a half an hour. I was like, nope.
Fall asleep on the couch with your mouth open. Come back.
I have literally
but then
went to watch TV, fell asleep for like 2.5, 3 hours, woke up, came back, uploaded the video, and went back to bed. That has happened more times over the last 2 years than I'd really like to admit.
I wish I could do that. My computer screen turns off after 15 minutes, and then it just stops uploading or exporting. I mean,
no.
Our computer screen's a 42-inch TV, so
yeah, because someone's got vision issues. It's me.
My allergies.
We can't swear, but
my allergies are so bad right now from the hay and the sawdust.
Do you want something?
You're like Billy Zane in Critters, where he goes up to in the farm. He's like, "I'm allergic."
No, it's just it's not like real allergies. It's just from
you have real
thing.
allergies.
It's like a natural thing with the sawdust and the hay. It's got to work through it.
I knew this kid that would say he was allergic to things when he didn't like the way they smelled. And his mom kept trying to convince him to eat something. And he's like, "No, I'm allergic." And she got down on his level and was like, "You need to eat this." And he goes, "Mommy, I'm allergic to your breath." He's like, "Ooh."
This is Zachary Haith. He got corona.
No.
I'm just a guy with corona disease looking for a girl with Lyme disease.
That's so
my corona.
I kept yelling my corona at work, and I work in a doctor's office. Anytime anyone sneezes, the providers are like, "Corona." Because if you can't laugh, you're going to cry.
Also known as my corona.
It's so bad.
It's
Corona. It hurts in the throat.
The greatest meme I saw was I didn't drink Everclear in the middle of the woods to get taken out by some virus named after a shitty Mexican beer. And I was like, I identify with that so hard. Well, now the state stores.
Joey's swearing no.
If you don't live in PA, all of our liquor stores are run by the state government, and the state government's closing down all unnecessary agencies, and for some reason they seem to believe the liquor store is a unnecessary agency, they don't know their own people. And people are freaking out about that. And I saw this one person comment. He's like, firing up the still again. Prohibition's back. And I laughed way too hard at that.
The trash stash is here.
Okay.
This guy
says, "What up?
What up?"
Brian,
What up?
Red Clover, aka Leprechaun's Revenge body count as a St. Patrick's Day special. Haven't you seen Patrick?
I would, but then I get copyright, and I can't afford that right now.
Get copyrighted. You just get the YouTube will come to your
No,
house.
I know, but like I'm
You're in the
monetized
state.
right now, so I'm not sure if it would get like affected if I got a copyright.
What are you on,
Yeah.
like, probation?
You don't want to
Are you on
risk
copyright
that.
probation, Brian?
That's why the 47 meters down body count that I did is only on Patreon until the YouTube changes their algorithm, not their algorithm, their terms. I have to upload them from there from now on, but unless it's like public domain or something, then I can do it. It's I hate to ask people to go donate to my Patreon,
But you should
to
donate
watch some.
Patreon.
Yeah, but you should donate to my Patreon.
Yeah, Brian, you put so much work into this, and to not get paid for it seems like a crime in itself.
And even $1 goes a long way.
For $1, you could
Ray just quoted my line. How dare she?
I did.
for $1 a day, you can help this man right here. This guy. It'd be really crazy.
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, like I reached like this and it
Oh,
came
wait, I can't do it. Why doesn't that work? Oh, shoot. There we go. Haha.
Can we do the high five?
The high five.
Hold on.
Hey.
Where's your hand?
This way.
Ah!
High five.
Hey.
Hey!
This is the dumb stuff that entertains us. Was that you guys who ranked the Final Destination movies? I just watched a Final D ranking video this morning. No, but that's not a bad idea. Final Destination. Let's talk about that movie.
I don't know that we've never done any ranking.
No, I don't think we ever did any ranking. I don't think we've reviewed any Final Destination. But I will tell you that those movies,
They ruin everything.
I will not drive behind a log truck because of those movies. And there are log trucks in our area, and I will literally be late for work because I won't go behind one.
Well, you'll
on the
see
highway.
just one on the highway, and then everyone else is in the other lane, just like that.
Like, you're like, hey, you hold the second finger. You're like, hey,
Like,
two, right? Final Destination 2. Like, yep.
You see like 9 cars in the other lane, 1 car behind it. You're like, yeah, that's the guy who hasn't seen Final Destination.
I like what David Maggot says. He says, I probably owe YouTube money by now.
No, Dave Maggot, you are a treasure. You don't owe YouTube anything.
If I were to rank them off the top of my head without watching them, I haven't watched them all in a while. I'd probably go from least to greatest 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. I love 5.
Which one's 5?
The bridge one.
Oh, you like that one?
The fifth. The twist at the end makes it even better. I'm not going to spoil it though.
What the twist?
Is this the second one? I think is probably the one I like the most because of the scene with all the birds.
Oh, and the kid.
Yeah.
It's like
Me and my friend when we were in high school.
All right,
shout
hold on.
out to Rachel. We were watching it and we kept rewinding the part with the glass and go and just like peeing our pants laughing. And her mom came in and accused us of being not sober because we kept rewinding it and watching it and laughing and saying.
All right, which one's okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. I obviously know the original. 2 is the one with the highway.
Mm-hmm.
3 is the one with the theme park.
no roller coaster. Well, yeah,
roller coaster at the theme park.
yeah.
5's the bridge. Which one's 4?
The race car.
Oh God, yeah. So 4 is the worst one.
Yeah.
4 is the god awful worst one. 3 is terrible because I hate the main actor in it. In the roller coaster one, I hate the main actor.
But it has such a sick nail gun scene.
The nail gun scene is amazing.
It made me
and the weight scene, that was great too.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna live.
No. One of my favorite kills in all the Final Destination movies, and people call me a sadistic bastard for this, is 2. The Watch. Where the guy when the douchebag kid wins the lottery, gets the Rolex, gets it stuck in the sink, and everything like that. Prayed and asked the horror gods for him to have a freaking what is it called? The trash compactor thing in there. And-
Garbage
yeah,
disposal?
the garbage
A
disposal.
tiny trash compactor?
Yes, the garbage disposal in there for him to switch it on. I was like, come on, because I really wanted him to pull like a bloody stump out of there.
That wouldn't have killed him though.
I know, but he would have like freaked out and then crashed it.
My Rolex!
Rolex.
My hand. Screw the Rolex, my hand.
My Rolex hand!
Ben Grimm asks, which delayed movie are you guys the most depressed about? Probably Antlers.
Quiet Place 2.
New Mutants.
All different answers.
Yeah.
I really, really, really loved Quiet Place.
Relax. That's because we just kept making fun of the name.
Quiet Place.
We're like, oh, you want to watch the Quiet Place?
I really enjoy John Krasinski, not only because of my love of The Office. I think Emily Blunt is a phenomenal actress. I thought the child actors in it were
How
great.
about the children?
The children. And I really thought, I was really looking at this like, oh my God, this could actually be a good sequel. But I have to agree that New Mutants is depressing because they've delayed it so much already.
Yeah, it's been coming out for like 15 years.
I remember when I was in high school and this movie was coming out.
I remember the day after I was born, they announced it.
Ben Grimm says New Mutants. I've been waiting 3 years for it. It was supposed to,
Exactly.
and then the director's like, "Oh, it was never meant to be rated R." I'm like, "Are you sure about that?"
Yeah, but the fact that it is going to make it a better movie.
Antlers just looked so cool.
Yeah.
It looked so cool, and I'm so disappointed because we never get movies like that anymore in
All right,
theaters.
Brian, you ready to be more disappointed?
What?
What is Antlers?
It's like a Wendigo movie.
Do you not recall when I was watching the compilation of new trailers coming out and Antlers kept playing on it and I was getting irritated?
What? A Wendigo?
Wendigo.
Oh my god!
Like the
I'm
Jersey
done.
Devil?
No! Divorce!
Dear guy
Get
thing. Get out!
Get out! Get to the chopper!
Get to the courthouse!
Sign the papers! It's not a tumor! Give me half your stuff.
You can have it. Half my debt comes with it.
I don't want half your debt.
No, you're getting
I just want the good stuff.
it. I don't
I
have
want
it.
the
I
game
know.
stuff.
You're my good stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Sappy.
Babe.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
And then James Mock's trailer says here, "Hey James, haven't talked to you in a while,
Aw.
Look at
but I missed you, man. I mean, I've been super busy."
Brian, look at Dave's comment.
Well, it's like they're worried about other movies losing money, but they're like, "Here's Bloodshot."
The guy just put everything straight to VHS.
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah.
Brian goes, yeah.
Listen, I'm just happy that they're making a Mighty Ducks show on Disney Plus. I'm happy.
And then the trash. I can never say that. The trash stash. Most depressed about Three Twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I heard it. Well, there was another movie.
Where'd you hear it?
Listen,
Maybe I'm thinking about the first one.
I don't want them to do that movie. I don't want DeVito and Arnold to do it. I want Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage to do that movie.
That would be so cute.
That would be amazing. But I want Dad Bod Jason Momoa. That's who.
Zachary Haith says F9 got pushed back.
Oh, who cares?
I know at this point.
Oh, poor Vin Diesel is not going to make $80 million. Poor guy.
He's just sitting in his mansion dabbing his tears with $1,000 bills.
Now he has time to work on the next Riddick movie. Huh?
Yeah. Meanwhile, people with real problems like Fred Durst has to do stupid insurance
I
commercials.
love that commercial so much.
They're trying to sell that car that the CD player that's stuck on Limp Bizkit. I love the fact that he's in it. That just shows how
he needed
desperate for
to make
money he
some
is.
money.
Fred Durst needs to eat.
He gets $1 every time people watch that. I've given him $30.
If I had $1 for every time Ray says she spent something on a commercial, I'd have $1.
$1.
$1. I'm failing at the jokes. I've been working too long.
He'll make some lunch money for Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you take Vin Diesel and you put him in an action movie, it's gonna make like $80 million, even if it's complete garbage.
I'll pull a Joey. What is Bloodshot?
Bloodshot is some shitty Vin
Language,
Diesel.
Joey, language.
Stop cussing.
It looks like a complete ripoff of Universal Soldier with JCVD. It looks like a complete ripoff of that.
We should watch that.
And another thing, I haven't seen a Universal Soldier.
Oh, dude.
Wait, you've never seen Universal Soldier?
It's so good.
Yeah, this live stream's over. Goodbye.
It's not that good. It's just amazing because JCVD.
I actually want to start watching Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. I have Hard Target. World is okay. I hate and I love Steven Seagal, from Under Siege. That was pretty good.
The only Steven Seagal I like is Will Sasso's impersonation of him when he was on Mad TV and
I don't know
snapping people's necks.
I don't know who Trash Dash is, but I'm a big fan right now. He goes, we need a bio movie like Bohemian Rhapsody for Fred Durst, like did it all for the Nookie. That's amazing. I love it. I am a fan now. I am a fan of Trash Dash. I don't know who you are.
I love the fact that you're a Charles Bronson guy and your thumbnail is of Charles Bronson. That is just perfect. I love Charles Bronson. He's like the most funny, unfunny person.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, I love it in the Simpsons episode where he's like, they're like, now on to Death Wish 9. I wish I was dead.
Zachary Haith says you might have fun, but Van Damme movies are terrible.
I like terrible movies.
Van Damme movies are so terrible that they're enjoyable, but you need to watch Kickboxer and you need to watch him dancing.
It's
so bad. It's awesome.
I want to see Bloodsport.
Oh, it's 10,000 chef kisses. It's so good. It's not. It's amazing.
Bloodsport is this, like, the main character in Bloodsport, obviously Jean-Claude Van Damme, befriends this Harley Davidson t-shirt wearing dude that reminds me of my uncle so much.
Yeah.
It's not even funny. Like, I remember when I first watched that movie, I watched it with my uncle and I was like, is that you? He's like, shut up. He kind of acts like you too. So,
by the way, the Trash Stash, I just subbed to you because I really like the content here. I haven't watched anything yet, but it looks really cool, so I'm gonna start watching some of your stuff probably tonight.
Trash Dash.
I should just say it like that because I have a hard time saying it the other way. So Trash Dash. So yeah, I subbed to you, and I see you reviewed Blast Fighter. Nice.
I am subscriber 158 to you, sir. I just subscribed too.
Oh, cool.
He looks like a normal guy.
Does he have a mustache?
I was gonna say
a mustache. Trash Dash has a mustache. I don't think your stash is that trash, my friend.
No, mine is trash. I need to trim it up a little bit.
Oh my god, his premiere video is he reviews RoboCop on VHS.
Ooh,
love it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch some of your stuff, Trash Dash. This is nice. This is awesome. I like this.
I like this.
I like this.
It's really nice. I like this.
Ooh, eyeball.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that. I tried to desensitize myself once to eye gouges and stuff a few years ago, and I found compilations on YouTube of eye gouging scenes in movies, and it did not work.
He said the stash is more about the stash of movies.
Oh.
You should try to watch the Evil Dead eye gouging because it looks so fake in the original.
Oh, it does, yeah.
It might help. Who knows? Just
Oh,
watch it
man.
over and over again.
Oh, it's so realistic in the first Evil Dead.
Well, everything is so just
Really realistic.
It's based off a true story.
Yeah.
inspired by true events.
Like the
It was
house,
based off a book too, right?
the house,
Yeah.
like the house our neighbors went to see and potentially buy, and there's a copy of. Fucking,
Language.
sorry, there's a copy of. There's a copy of what is it called?
The Necronomicon.
Yeah, the Necronomicon during the open house.
Yeah, she's showing us the walkthrough, and there's all these creepy pictures. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I mean, that's cool. And she said that there was a red door in the attic, and then there were words like really ominous things like, get out, get out. There's a demon in there, get out.
Yeah, it was like Cindy was bad. It's like, I don't know if Cindy, but it doesn't sound like she made it.
No.
I went to a supposed haunted house at one time in New York, and it was so bull crap.
Really?
Yeah, because we went in there and there was like a pentagram on the wall. There was a doll head on the sink, and we're like, this is stupid.
Dave Mega says, I think eyeball is all eye kills.
I think eyeballs is all. Oh yeah, I got it.
I think it's pretty much all eye stabbings.
How about eye? How about just like eye stab on your bring? It's like I spit on your grave.
I spit in your eye.
I spit in your
Conjunctivitis edition.
And you get your package of the DVD and it has like a loogie for the liquid thing on it.
Just
like you know how some of them have like blood and stuff. This was just a loogie.
What?
Eyeball is even quality. In case you want to buy it. In case you want to watch it. But yeah, what would you say? Now my question for you is: what would you say has been your favorite review over the last 2 years?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm asking Brian.
Of your channel?
On the 2-year anniversary of our channel. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna ask Brian first. Brian, what was your favorite video what is your favorite video that we put out over the last 2 years?
Well, I don't really watch your show. You
know what? No, I'm kidding.
and you can't say the Corpse Buddies review.
Oh no.
You can't pick anything we've done with you.
Let me just go onto your channel real quick. Let me look through what I've seen.
Yeah, nothing.
Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
all of them have the little red bar 30 seconds in.
I like the intro.
Well, that's because I watched them once and then the thing starts over and it has a little red bar because I started over, darn it. I can't give them the extra view. Shh. Let's see.
I spit on your gravy.
It's probably your subspecies review because I was like, she must love subspecies, and then she's like, eh.
Zachary says, cry_wolf.
Get out.
Sir, thank you. For those of you who do not know, who haven't gone back in the old videos of our channel, I was not on the channel to begin with. So once she hit how many views?
100.
Once she hit 100 subscribers, I actually came onto the channel, showed my face. People had heard me in the background before. And I showed my face, and we reviewed a movie of mine that I really enjoy called cry_wolf. And she hated it really bad.
That's the most adult sentence ever.
Yes.
She hated it really bad.
Really bad.
Where's the review for Cry Wolf? Is it still on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Groob face reveal /
Oh, okay.
So initially,
you should just put like Pennywise's face on there. I found it. There you go.
Initially, you weren't supposed to really be part of the channel because you weren't, into it from the start. But then I started having all the vision problems, so I kind of needed you to be there.
It forced me into it, and then I stayed because the people asked me. Yes, Trash Test. That is Crywolf, the one with the guy who has the orange ski mask. The Great. Yes, with Bon Jovi, the songbird of our
The songbird of our
My favorite review with Joey and you is probably Deep Rising, because I was like, "Oh, Joey's gonna love this one." It's like,
yeah. You know how to break Brian's heart in one sentence. Shark movies are trash.
Really?
Oh, I agree for most of them,
Oh.
but I still love them.
We got you a present. We got you a shark themed present. Remember?
Oh yeah, the sinkhole thing.
Yeah.
I still have that. It's right over there.
The Jaws.
I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Actually, probably just reach it over.
Drain the Jaws drain guard.
Stop.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Bon Jovi was the teacher. He was the main proponent in the movie.
The drain stopper.
You're better than that.
You can see Piranha 3D. I love one.
Yes.
She loved Piranha. I don't think it's a bad movie. I don't think it's that good of a movie, but I don't think it's a bad movie.
It's not supposed to be a good movie, Joey. It's just supposed to be loved.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, actually, you know what? The Meg. That has been my favorite. Brian Gatto's like, Joe, you're gonna love this.
I didn't really like it.
Joe, you're gonna love this movie. It looks so great. And then he saw it. He's like, I don't know if I really like it that much. I'm like, Brian, I watched this movie because of you. You bastard.
I mean, come on. Who's got the shark's drain stopper now?
Exactly.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's the.
Nom, nom. It actually closes his mouth too. Nom nom nom. Oh.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom 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 nom.
That's the on a Lego thing there.
Hi, honey.
So, one of my favorite things over the last 2 years, which was fueled by Brian Gatto, was the premise that I was a shapeshifter and that me and the cat weren't in videos together because I would morph into the cat and sit here for reviews. Because a lot of times when she does reviews without me, the cat sits in my chair. So Brian Gatto helped fuel this little rumor that I was actually the cat.
Guilty.
Cooler.
If I could change into a cat, I wouldn't change back into this form.
Would you be a three-legged cat?
I would be a like a cat.
Oh, Zachary Haith got it right. The Jaws thing is from Loot Crate.
That is the loot. That is the Loot Crate one, darling.
Like, you want to dispose of your garbage and have Loot Crate? We could do the best of both worlds here.
Loot Crate. Zachary Haith remembers all of my Loot Crate reviews, where I'm just like, "Gee, Loot Crate, thank you for giving me a winter hat and scarf in June. I appreciate it."
Well,
No,
I mean,
actually happened.
December's right around the bend, right?
You know.
Now him or the cat are one, so now they must shapeshift. And she just jumps up. Now I am Joey. I shall rule the world.
She to put her butthole right in my face.
That's what she does.
She's
She's showing her dominance.
She look at it. Well, yeah, exactly how you talk to you, punks you down. She's like, look at the butthole. I'm like, no.
I love when animals do that, and you're just like, eh.
I'm gonna get her one of those things that hangs over her tail and hides her butthole. So
Don't hide her butthole.
I don't have to look at it every time she lays on me and stretches.
Well, ever since they took her leg when they did the surgery, like they obviously have to move the skin, so like everything's just on full display now. So when I take a picture and put it online, if like it's showing, I'll put like a sticker or something over it to give her some modesty.
Oh yeah.
Because she's a lady.
Like there was my favorite video was the one that I had to edit and put a blur box because the cat licked her butt for the entire review.
That's so
the cat
funny.
sat in the other chair and just licked her butthole.
She was playing the
There you
guitar.
go.
Yeah, she just sat there, leg up in the air like this, just lip, 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 lip. And I was like, how did you not see that while you were doing the review?
I believe you fail to recall my visual impairment.
He's asleep. Yes, I am a sleepwalker, Zach. I shapeshift in and out of my cat form.
What do you guys think of the upcoming, well, if it still comes out, Saw movie with Samuel L. Jackson? Because the trash stash says he loves Deep Blue Sea because the shark eats Samuel L. Jackson's head.
Oh,
So
God.
randomly have the Spiral trailer. He's like, "You want to play games, mother beeper?"
I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like
I mean, it seems like a good movie.
they should start
you
making
think?
more original movies. You're so cute.
Well, I mean, at least it's not a reboot, but it's more of a spin-off. It's not really a sequel, but it's not really a prequel. What is it?
It's confusing.
Yeah.
You
You know how long of a day I've had when I was trying to put this around my computer because I was afraid it would scan.
Oh,
What do you think? Do you find that to be the same thing?
stop manhandling her. She's delicate.
They took my leg, but they did not take my dignity.
That's right. Ooh, girl.
Her tail always clips that. I don't know. I just got to get some cat pants.
Oh,
I saw that too.
that's what I call her legs. Her little.
You
cat
know,
pants.
like I don't know how to feel about this new Saw movie. To be honest, it's like,
I wasn't thrilled with the latest installment.
yeah, I thought after the first couple, it just got repetitive and stupid. You know.
I liked the first one. I think I liked the second one. I think the second one was the one that All That Remains did the music video for.
The one where she falls in the pit of syringes.
That's the second one.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like the first, the third, and the seventh one for me is just entertaining, dumb fun. But yeah.
I don't know.
Dave Maga says 4 is bad. I agree with that, but 5, 6, and 7 and Jigsaw are solid. Oh, and he also says I opened for All That Remains once. That's
so
awesome.
Cool.
I did not think Dave Maga could get any cooler, and then here we are.
Well done, sir.
I'll pull another Joey. I haven't ever listened to an All That Remains song.
I don't know if you'd like it. It's a little mainstream-ish. It's not.
And you can understand the lyrics.
I like them a lot.
I actually downloaded a whole bunch of my old Korn CDs the other day.
You need to stick to
you're
your
bringing it back.
Norwegian death metal.
Bring it back to the 7th grade.
I like to do that too. That's
Bring
how
it
I
back
feel
up.
with like Marilyn Manson.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we go on road trips, I make Joey play Limp Bizkit. I never want to hear Limp Bizkit other than when we're in the car for 2+ hours.
Yeah, other than when we're stuck in the car for hours. She's like, "Come on, I would hear break stuff," and I'm like, "Stop."
And then you put it on.
Then I make her listen to Kid Rock.
No, I don't want to listen to Kid Rock.
I've been trying to get into Motorhead a little bit.
Oh, Motorhead are great.
And I've been really listening to a lot of Iron Maiden.
I love Iron Maiden so much.
Speaking of good musician, Rob Zombie's coming to a venue near us this at the end of the summer. So
hopefully,
that's exciting.
I mean, he's not going to play like Dragula or Living Dead Girl or anything, right? I mean, he's way past that right now with his movies like 31.
That's
Free from Hell. He's too busy to make another CD. I mean, seriously, this guy is crazy.
That was my order number at the deli once, and they're like, "Ding 31," and I was like, "That's A1," and nobody got it, and I was like, "People suck."
We are here to play 31.
It's like when I was at Wawa, and the guy's like, "Order 369." I was like, "Damn, she fine." And I looked, and this guy looked at me. We both realized we were the only two people that got the joke.
I did that at work when I was training someone, and the kid goes, "What?" And I went, "What?" And he's like,
"What?"
Yes.
And then
ice pick my brain. Oh my god!
I try to resist saying this, but every time I get an order that's $10.31, I'm like, Halloween.
Whenever my order total comes to $6.66, I just yell "Mark of the Beast."
throw money at.
And the people
Oh
are
yeah, I did that too. I was like, whenever someone had $6.65, I'm like, hey, at least you weren't a penny over, or had
neighbor.
a penny more. You would have been cursed by the devil.
Yeah.
6'5", neighbor of the beast.
Neighbor of the beast.
Oh,
It reminds me of the Asylum when they made the Omen ripoffs and the sequel, 666, the shot of the Beast. It had a scene where he's supposedly standing over a coliseum of people, and he's chanting to them all like, "Worship me," and because he's like the son of the devil. But you don't see any of these people. You just see him and two other people by his side because it's so low budget. They couldn't actually afford all the extras, and they had maybe like 2 people in the crowd. Like kept the cutting back to, like, yeah. Antichrist. I was like, yeah, you too, you chant, why don't you?
Market.
It was so funny. And they're like, and then I love, he's like, this is all for you. And I'm like, what? Nothing?
2 people.
2 people.
Oh,
They've all come from regions across the world. What, Massachusetts?
Extra devil.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
It was so.
Yeah, 2 years, man. It I don't know. It feels like it's longer, but it doesn't feel it. It feels like just yesterday. I don't know. It's a weird feeling.
And
a lot of crazy stuff.
A lot of edits.
Well, like we would be if it wouldn't be for this coronavirus thing. We might have been going to the what's it called, Monster Mania in New Jersey was supposed to be this weekend. They canceled that.
Oh, sorry.
The
Go
only
ahead.
person that was going to show up was Danny Trejo because he's like, yeah, I'm not scared of coronavirus because nothing can kill Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed to find out that Rock and Shock was not canceled, but it's like they're not having it anymore.
Mm.
Oh wow.
I was like, after 10 years, and I was gonna get a booth there this time, and you decide, nah, I'm not gonna have it.
No.
And actually, in a year and 2 months, I'll have been on YouTube for 10 years.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
I'll beat you by, I don't know, 8 years. Oh, Dave Magus says, me too, Brian, me too. Oh, that stinks.
Bummer.
And the trash stash is saying, dude, Jenny Trejo is awesome.
Heck yeah.
Scarecrow is canceled too. Yeah, it's awful. Everything is getting canceled. That sucks.
It's for good reason though.
Like you understand though. Like it's a pandemic.
The timing is unfortunate.
Yeah,
but...
the World Health Organization is now marked as a global pandemic. There's no freaking getting around this. Like you have to cancel stuff. That's why they cancel all sports. The only thing still going strong, esports.
It's in the game.
Esports. Call of Duty is going strong.
That reminds me because you said pandemic and it sounded like Pamdemic, and I'm like, that sounds like a person's name. Then I remembered one time I was at work and one of my coworkers, whose name was Katrina, she left her station all messy, and the person came by next, and she's like, "Oh, this place is a mess." It looks like it was a Hurricane Katrina, and she's like, "You bastard!" I'm like, "What? What? That's not funny." I'm like, "Okay, you stuck up little beat."
If you can't laugh,
I know. I was like, seriously, you're gonna get mad at me for that?
Yeah.
Trash Dash says I'm predicting Danny Trejo will scare the virus off the earth.
He's our only hope.
Yeah.
No, Chuck Norris.
Danny Trejo, you're my only hope.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris will get coronavirus, and then coronavirus will go into a 14-day quarantine.
They'll have this machete robot, and Jenny Trejo hologram will pop out, and it'll be like, "I'm your only hope."
You know what a very underrated Danny Trejo role is?
What, Three-Inch Architect?
Dawn.
What?
Great in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He was amazing. You know that the infamous line that Cheech has from that. He said, like, I watched an interview with him where he said that he'll be out of like the grocery store with his family and people will yell that to him. Like, hey, Cheech, hey, I got da-da-da and da-da-da and white and blah. And they yell that to him. And he's like with like his kids and stuff. And he's like, guys, come on, stop doing that. He's like, he said like when he goes to horror cons and stuff like that, like people like yell at him and it's funny and stuff like that. He's like, but just don't do it in the grocery store in my please.
We got yellow bananas, red apples. There you go.
Please.
And if I had a grocery store, I would hire Cheech just to sit there on produce and do that. We got grapefruits and red apples and green apples. You want old apples, young apples?
we got smelly fruit.
Yeah, that thing that we watched with that stink fruit.
Oh, the durian.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you guys seen the TV show From Dusk Till Dawn?
No, I still need to watch that. I think it's on Netflix.
I will not.
It's pretty good. It has Danny Trejo in the second season.
Ooh.
He's like, I will.
I still need to watch.
I will be starting
the
with
third
season
season
2
of Ashford.
Yeah.
Season 1's actually ends differently. Not actually, the whole season's a little bit different. It extends upon things and creates more of a lore for the series. It's pretty good.
They need to bring back Sex Machine.
They do, but not the same actor.
Oh.
Do you want to know who plays him though?
Who?
It's not Sex Machine then.
Jake Busey.
Oh my god. the least close to a sex machine. Like,
Joey's just defeated action. He's like,
just bite people, because that's what I picture Jake Busey doing.
oh no. Like I said, things change. It's
I
different.
wouldn't get too close to Jake Busey. I feel like he's like the.
I wouldn't get too close to his father either, Gary Busey.
No, Jake Busey
Hey, I'm
is
Gary
great
Busey.
in that music video. Crap.
Yeah, by that band with the singer and the drummer.
Shut up, Joey.
Foxy Shazam in their Holy Touch video.
Mm-hmm. Heal me with your
Where he's
oh no, we can't sing. We can't sing stuff.
No.
Brian will get demonetized.
I'll get copyrighted.
Listen, if you can't like sing parodies of stuff, how does Weird Al have a YouTube channel? How is he not copyright stricken?
He gets permission.
Not from everybody. He didn't get permission from
now
Julio.
He does. That was in like 1994.
Still fresh in my mind. Gary Busey tried to kiss my friend.
Oh.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm really glad
Gary Busey.
I'm really glad he was like, Gary Busey tried to kiss me. Like, Dave, what happened?
Are you okay?
Is he all right? I know Gary Busey actually wasn't like as crazy as he is now, because he had an accident in the 80s.
Yeah, he had a
motorcycle accident, and it messed with his brain.
Oh yeah,
drugs. I always thought
and drugs too. Oh sure, it was a motorcycle. Okay.
Drugs and head trauma will do it.
The peyote did that to him.
Yeah.
Call it
peyote.
Peyote.
Yeah, that thing.
Coyote, wildly coyote.
Yeah, the cactus hallucinogen.
The cactus hallucinogen. Peyote.
I'd let Gary
Busey. Did he?
You guys seen pictures of Coolio lately? He went bald because he used the braids of I saw that. That is the most awful thing I've ever. Somebody said that to me.
At least he's not taking the braids from the side and then putting them over.
That would be amazing.
I remember when he had pigtail braids.
Yes.
Comb over. Oh, that'd be amazing.
So he's bald now?
He's bald like here. But he has the braids all around the sides and stuff. He looks
so. I can just picture that. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
He looks like if George Costanza tried to be Hood.
Costanza.
Can't stand you, Costanza.
Tusinski. You magnificent bastard! I read your book. No one's gonna get that reference. I don't even get that reference, but I've heard it before.
Speaking of books, congratulations, Brian, on the Wild Man.
Yes.
Yes. Even though the reviews haven't been as nice as I was hoping for, you know.
Rayanimator Reviews bestseller.
Mhm.
Bestseller list, by the way.
What?
I said you are on our bestsellers list for books.
Have you read it yet?
Wild Man's the only book on our bestseller list. Until you write another one. I will forever be supportive of everything you do, buddy.
True.
Because honestly, in the last 2 years, you have been the most, other than me and her, you have done the most for the channel outside of myself and Ray here. You have probably done the most for our channel. You know, so we are eternally grateful for you. And if we get nothing else from this YouTube channel, the fact that we've become such good friends with you has literally made all this hard work worth it, because we've met so many amazing people in this community. Like, you know, it's not so much even her, because she was already very deeply involved in this community. I met this community by being so involved in this YouTube channel, so I got to meet people like Dave, like Zachary Haith, you know, like and especially you, huh?
Brandon
And Chase, who Chase popped into my stream last night. It was so great. It was so great to see him.
I haven't seen Chase in a while. I heard from Chase in a while.
I haven't heard from Chase in forever, and then Chase randomly will message me a random question, and that's what I love about him so much. I don't talk to him for like a month, and then he's like, "Hey, do you think green shampoo, blah blah blah," or something? Like, he'll like just hit me with some random question.
He sends me random music videos, and I love it.
Oh, like the one YouTube channel he found during the stream and told us all about it, and it was amazing. Hey guys. It's just like we've met like a lot of really cool people. And can you grab me the tissues on the table then?
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of tissues.
Give me the empty box. Well, no, leave it
I'm
there.
gonna leave the empties too.
He's like, I can't use my shirt anymore.
Watch me. No,
so you try. It's like
she was very deeply involved in this whole horror community, and I'm like, you know, like, yeah, I like horror movies, blah 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 blah. And it wasn't until the video where I got like super deep into horror movies, because I watched a few like channels prior to us even getting involved, before meeting, you know, you, Brian. Like I watched Jay over at Bloodbath and Beyond, just because we have a mutual love of pro wrestling. So I watched some of his stuff. I watched some of Jack and the stuff just because it's funny. I didn't really watch a lot of his like movie reviews. I watched a lot of like his other stuff that he did with Josh. What's his name? Horror Guru. So yep. I watched some of their stuff because I thought it was entertaining. I watched it because she was watching it, but I wasn't like deep involved into this horror YouTube community. I didn't even know that this great community existed. And then we started doing this, and we started the YouTube channel, and it was like I got so like involved in this, and then I met people, and I got people like you that I can always like call. I'm like, yo, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. How do I do this? How do I do, like we were just talking before we came on the stream.
Yeah,
to do some other stuff, and you know, I learned a lot of this. Like, I'm not a film student. I am not like a, you know, I'm not like I'm not a filmmaker. I'm not a film student. I didn't do this. I've never done this. So you can literally, if you go back to the beginning videos and kind of work your way up, you can see my editing skills. Like, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell when I find something, when I figure out how to do something, because then every video has it from thereafter.
Oh, don't cry, Joey. It's okay.
I'm emotional right now talking about this with you. I love you so much, Brian Gatto. But yeah,
it's like I love you so much, Brian Gatto, horror show host.
Our family and our friends are super supportive too. Like her dad watches all of our reviews, and we didn't even know that.
Cute.
We didn't even know that till what, like last summer, like the end of last summer when we went down to see them. We were just hanging out at the house. We were at like the beach all day, and we were hanging out at the house. And he said something about one of our reviews, and I kind of like looked over, and I looked over her, and she looked at her dad. She's like, "Wait, you watch our movies?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I watch all of them." And I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." Trash Dash says, "I'll buy one of those tissues for $20."
Yeah.
Those
And
are
then Zachary Haith says a used one.
good tissues too.
Look at this. This is my retirement fund right here.
They were
$10 for a used one.
they're the special ones.
Look at all this. It's like Dwight in The Office when he explains the
Could
white
you stop
pages.
touching all the tissues with your snotty hands?
Look at all this blubber.
Stop it. Gross.
I'm trying to remember. Even like 2 years ago.
We went on this tangent.
Yeah, this love tangent, man. I know what. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I'm trying to piece together what I'm trying to say. I know that we had met through. Was it the crawl?
It wasn't. I found your channel through the crawl,
Yeah.
and then I would listen to your videos on my way home from work, and you were doing a watch with me. I think for Madman or something.
Oh, Madman, yeah, probably.
And, you had a live watch with me, and I was commenting on it, and I had my earbuds in, and I was in CVS, and I came back out, and I kept commenting stuff. And then I don't know how you found me on Facebook, but you messaged me and you're like, "Oh, do you have a channel?" And I said, "No, I don't have a channel. I've thought about it."
Stalker.
No, I was trying to think of how I found you. Hold on. I think I found you over through a mutual friend thing, because sometimes that happens when they pop up at the suggestion booth. Oh, that's her.
And I just remember being like, "I don't know, I'm scared to do it." And you're like, "Why? Just do it." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Thanks, Brian.
All the hours of editing are now on you. Actually, I'm trying to.
No, she doesn't edit anything. I do.
No, yeah. I think I actually looked you up because you seemed like more passionate about doing the videos than most people that I talked to, and I was like, "You don't have a channel?" And so I thought I'd reach out to you and stuff.
That was awesome. I was like, "Oh."
It's like whenever I do live streams on my other channel, I didn't get like any commenters. So then I looked into the comments was it Ray? Or what was your channel name?
Rayanimator.
It was just Rayanimator.
Yeah, it was just like Rayanimator. Like, oh,
like, wow, this chick, shut up.
Yep.
No. And I was like, because I assumed, because the name sounded like a YouTube channel, that you had a YouTube channel. So I was
really clever name.
It was a very clever name.
Yep, real clever.
Yeah. So then I looked you up and asked if that was actually a channel or not. I feel like you were like just starting, and you're like, I wasn't planning on it. What? Get onto YouTube now.
And then 2 years and one copyright warning later.
Oh, jeez, that's so ridiculous about the copyright warning.
We got hit with a copyright warning for music we had a license for through a program we bought.
And were you able to resolve it? Did you file a dispute?
They gave us like a warning, so I literally responded. I filled out the form, and I was like, "This is the name of the program we have. They have licensing rights to all this music that's within it." It wasn't even like a popular song; it was like classical music.
Yeah,
it was like just like a random B-roll music, and somebody staked a claim to it. It's just it got explained to me later that people will randomly stake claim to random B-roll music as a way to try to make money.
Oh yeah, they're really breaking down on music. Like I found this old song from like the 2000s that was in this movie from the early 2000s, and they were like, "Oh, I'll put it at the end of the video because it's a really cool song." Copyright the second I uploaded it,
Oh,
Aww.
and so I had to go take it down and re-upload it with another song. But was yours a strike or was it a just a
It was-
copyright warning? Well, that's not too bad for 2 years.
Yeah.
'Cause-
it was like a hey, this may be copyrighted music. Do you have the rights to use this? And I was like, bloop, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Because I typed
Yeah, it's actually that's actually not bad at all because you gotta be really careful with trailers too. And also they have the option to take out certain sections of the trailer, so that you won't have the copyright anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But that does kind of just destroy the trailer.
Yeah.
So-
But
Trash Dash says I always get copyright notices, but it just says I can't monetize it. That's always been my question. Because people are like, oh, I don't want to get my channel removed. Does the copyright thing means you can't be monetized?
so well, let me reverse the question to make it seem like so it can make more sense.
Thank you.
So if you are monetized and your video gets hit with copyright, then the money from that monetization goes to the copyright owner. So if you get copyright notices, but it just says I can't monetize it, that means that you can't ever monetize it because then it'd be you're getting money from someone else's content, pretty much.
Okay.
Or at least from what I've learned, it's really a fine line with copyright.
It's such a weird thing.
Yeah. But if you're monetized, do your best to not have anything heavily copyrighted, because then eventually they'll take down your monetization.
Oh, don't worry, Brian. We are far from that.
Oh no, I was talking about the trash dash.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You have to have what, like 1,000 subscribers?
And, yeah, 4,000 plus views or something like that, and a certain amount of viewed time hours. I think it's 1,000 view time hours per like a certain amount of time, maybe like a week. Not sure.
Hmm.
You have to have a lot.
Someday, maybe.
Not today.
Maybe, hopefully. Like when I had Carnage Count shout you guys out, I was hoping like I was like, oh, they're gonna get like 1,000 subscribers at least, and you still got a great amount though.
Oh yeah.
I was happy about that.
Totally.
Oh,
I
sorry,
remember when you
Mexico.
messaged us and told us like I got monetized. We're like, yay! Then like a month later, I got demonetized. No, I'm monetized again.
It's been like 3 times now.
Roller coaster with you, Brian.
I know it's not me, it's YouTube.
Algorithm. All hail the algorithm.
Yeah, I mean, and also my newer videos don't get as many views because all my views come from my older videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I've wanted to add video to my reviews, but then it's a higher risk of getting a copyright.
Yeah.
YouTube hasn't updated my watch time in like 6 months.
Ooh.
It's probably because I think because the amount of views has to reach a certain limit before they can say what it is. I'm not sure. It's hard to explain. I think, like, even I'm not even sure if it's correct or not, but I think if you have a certain amount of views that's under a certain amount, then they won't display everything unless it's like later on when you reach the certain amount that it needs to be at.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But don't quote me on that. Don't quote YouTube on anything either.
Yeah, because then they'll change it tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh man, and I heard they were getting rid of demonetization for videos. Like I heard that a while ago that you could only get monetized or not monetized, and all your videos will be monetized unless they have copyright content. So like they can't just say, "Oh, your video is demonetized for no good reason."
Yeah.
And also, when you get a video that's monetized, and then it gets demonetized, you can only file a dispute once.
What?
After that, it's permanently a demonetized video if they choose to say so.
That's silly.
That's dumb. I don't like that.
Yeah. And that's why I'm trying to push my Patreon, because I'm trying to put up body cam videos on there, because if anything happens to the monetization aspect angle, then I have at least that to fall back onto.
Oh, Brian, how
What?
do I follow you on Patreon?
Huh?
What would I do to follow you and donate money to you on Patreon?
It's simple. You go to patreon.com/HSH.
Oh, that sounds simple enough.
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can post it in the comments. Probably not, because it has a link. But we will try. Are you shaking my hand now?
Typing in www.patreon.com/HSH. Oh,
Yep, there it is. I put it in there. Here we go.
Like horror show hosts, I can just click on this and wow.
Hey, there we go.
Anyway, I can make you money, buddy. I will never try.
Oh, no, I don't want to ask you guys for anything. You guys are just giving me your friendship is enough.
I give you money, but we are very poor.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get a chance to start Wildman yet?
No, not yet.
No worries. It is on Kindle now. I don't know,
Did
because you said that.
the book done?
Huh?
Or did you get the audiobook one done?
No, but Ray said something about how you can hook up Kindle to an audiobook.
You said you could get the Alexa to read it.
Yeah.
An audiobook though.
Oh, it has to be on.
I think it has to be on Audible. I'm not 100% sure. No, I am looking into that. I think you have to have an Audible account. I think I'm not 100% sure, but your Alexa will actually read books to you.
Oh,
that's
He's
cool.
talking to you.
Resuming Rayanne's most recently purchased book.
No, stop.
Alexa,
stop. There's one in the studio, so
I had no idea.
we have it hooked into a smart plug that's plugged into all the studio stuff.
Mhm.
So literally, we can use the one in the living room to turn on everything back your computer, TV, lights, everything. It's all hooked into a power surge that's plugged into a smart plug.
It'll also
Dave
play
Beckett goes,
Tears
"Skynet,
for Fears
Skynet."
anytime we want. It'll also play Tears for Fears anytime we want.
Also, it does if you say its name and then say Mortal Kombat, it plays 5 seconds of the theme. So.
By the way, since we started the stream, you guys got another subscriber. I'm not sure if it was someone here, but
7. Yay!
Yeah, no, 596.
596. 4 more to go.
Yeah, buddy.
Yay! Oh man.
Zachary Haith says, "I don't give money unless it's in a thong." You don't know Brian's life. You could be wearing a thong.
No, I'm wearing shorts.
One of the Patreon's things is if you donate enough money, Brian comes over to your house and watches a movie with you in a thong.
This is not true.
Nope.
Nope. Whole lot of nope.
Flights are really cheap now, Brian. You can pretty much fly anywhere in the country. $30.
Yeah, we desperately need you to fly on our plane.
Yeah.
For $65, they let you fly the plane. Come on up here, sport. Here you go. I'm flying the plane, guys. I'm flying the plane.
Oh, that reminds me. It's a terrible joke, but remember that video they used to have for Toy Story, where they're like, "Buzz, we missed the truck," when they're flying in the air with Buzz's wings, and he's like, "Buzz, he's like, Buzz, we missed the truck. We're not aiming for the truck," and they fly into the two towers.
Oh God.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh.
So bad.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's so bad. You can't help it. Like, it's so perfectly edited.
Dave says Brian is only an hour and a half or 2 hours away from me.
I know, we still need to hang out sometime.
Well, Dave, let me tell you this. We are further away from Brian, and we've gone and hung out with him. So, Sleepover at Dave Maggot's house.
Oh,
Oh,
Snugly together.
oh no, the trash stash. No, it was a video that they made. They put that in Toy Story. No, I want to see if I can find it and share it with you guys because not in here, but it's so funny. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Dave, I agree. We all totally need to meet somewhere in a house.
That would be cool.
Like,
We
a
were planning on meeting up again this summer at some point. Dave should totally join in.
We should get a hotel room with a gigantic bed and all lay in it and watch like a movie.
all like this.
All like Dave, all snuggled.
Just on the end of the bed, like.
I don't know if kids are old enough to remember 9/11. God, that statement makes me feel so old.
Oh, same.
So old right now.
I'm gonna play it. I'm not. Only I can hear it though. Wait, actually, I got a better idea. I'm gonna screen share this. Wait, no, I'm not because then I'll get copyright.
Yeah.
Good catch, bro.
Ready for cuddle time. We should bring Mia.
I'll just change into Mia.
This is so funny.
Why do you turn into a girl cat?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because man, I feel like a
Oh man, that is so bad.
Oh, I know.
That's just the right one. Oh man, there's a funnier edit. This one wasn't as good. Actually, you can actually see the plane, but
they put that in Toy Story.
I know.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. Hold on one sec. I'll send it to you guys. It's so bad. 9/11 Toy Story is what it's called.
Yeah. The coronavirus memes at the best in a while. Yeah, they're
The way that we deal with global pandemics is memes.
Yeah. You guys can play. I don't think the audio will be caught on this.
Not aiming for the truck.
Oh no. Oh no. Man.
Joey's face.
I have just horrible people I know in my life. See this.
Zachary Haith.
Oh, the trash stash says Osama Buzz Laden.
Oh. God.
I just sent it to you, Zach. I was like, wait, we're friends on Facebook. I can send this to him.
Oh no.
Someone's gonna be in the comments like, too soon. Like it's been almost 20 years. That's crazy.
What did you
Just drop my phone on my foot?
That was
Oh, I thought you were shocked by my statement.
no, he's just bad at putting things down.
I pick things up, I put them down.
George Woody Bush.
Oh boy.
What is wrong with us? We're awful people.
That was still pretty funny. Zachary Haith. I think he saw it.
Yep, he got it.
He's like, oh no, Joey.
Corona. Hey,
Oh
Dave,
man.
check your messenger. I sent it to David too.
Oh.
He's gonna be like, oh no.
He's gonna
guys.
Yeah.
We're terrible Americans.
Hey, I started it. I'll take the blame. Although I'm gonna watch it again just to laugh.
Oh God.
Now my phone's blowing up. Hold on. Let's see the comments. You're a monster.
I'm sorry. I just love the sound. They add like an extra boom sound effect in there.
Big D. There's
What?
monster.
Monster.
Dave just spotted back. LOL. Oh, it's awful.
Awful, but kind of funny.
Oh, trash stash.
Oh,
And that's what we like to call non-PC humor.
Toy Story was an inside joke.
Oh no.
What
What about the toy towers?
Oh god.
I blame Andy. This has gotten out of hand. So celebrating 2 years of our channel.
God.
With 9/11 jokes.
No.
What's next? Holocaust jokes?
No.
Oh, too
No.
Holocaust jokes will never be funny. Actually, the fact that they say Toy Story 3, what was it? What was it? Toy Story 3 is subtly about the Holocaust. I saw that. I was like, there's no way. And then I watched this 15-minute movie or video about it. And I was like, yep, it is. It totally is.
The trash stash says they planned it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, when they draw the comparisons to it, I was like, oh my God.
The trash stash says they planned it out on Lincoln Logs and Jenga.
Oh god.
So bad.
No.
Corona.
Stop.
My corona.
Oh.
Oh man, I think Joey's gonna fall asleep here any minute.
That's just him. He
Listen,
falls
I had to
asleep
work.
everywhere.
I had to work today. I do physical labor today.
God forbid.
It was awful. Now my mom is unable to really take care of
Herself.
our freaking horse right now because she had foot surgery. So I had to go there and literally, do everything that she's neglected to do over the last week or two.
Got 9 toes now.
Yeah. I had to get a toe removed. She had a vein clogged artery in her leg. So now she's walking around with a boot. And I kept every time she came by and she stopped and I'd be like, Das Boot.
You had to do it.
We did and get it. She's like, why do you keep saying that? I was like,
Das Boot.
Ew.
Sorry.
That reminds me of the Legend of Boggy Creek, where it's like, that's funny, but what's funny about that footprint? It's only got 3 toes. The way they say it, it's just so funny.
Oh, I keep calling her 9 toes. I said to her, I was like, hey mom, what's your favorite Beatles song? She's like, why? Is it the one that goes number 9, number 9, number 9? Just shut up.
You made that joke about the cat living with her.
I was just gonna say
the cat has 3 legs and she has 9 toes. No.
No.
The connections are seamless.
Yeah.
My cousin went to see her in the hospital with my aunt, and my cousin, who's usually not funny, looks at my mom with a dead serious face. She's like, "Are you gonna get a discount on pedicures now?" And I was like, Good point. 10% off. I feel you're only doing 90% of the normal job.
But they have to deal with her feet.
What are you gonna do? You gonna mystery paint? You're gonna just
no. If they get a
there, sweetheart.
If they do that for her 9 toes, we'll get a salon person who has 9 fingers. We'll even this out.
Oh my God. Trash Dash says my dad is an amputee and always calls himself a peg-legged warrior. That's amazing.
I would just call myself a pirate at that point.
We've considered getting a peg leg for the cat. The way she walks now, because it's the 2, feet in the front and the one in the back, so it's like a stomp.
Jeez.
And sometimes when it's very late at night and you're watching a movie in the dark and you just hear like dunk, dunk, you're like, ghost pirate? Oh no, it's just
Ghost pirate.
Yeah, if we give her
It's
a
ghost cat, not
it'll,
cool cat.
it'll be like tap, 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 tap. That's all we're here.
Yar.
Meat Hook's here.
Hi Daryl.
What's up, Daryl?
Daryl.
And then you're like, Mia, stop it. And then it's like, Mia's in the bed right next to us. What are you talking about?
Our cat.
Hey, Daryl.
Yes.
She had cancer.
She has.
She has cancer, and the cancer was so intricated. Right on, there was a big tumor right on her leg where it meets her hip. So, in order to remove the tumor, they had to remove her leg. So, but you know, she's the cat. So
she's amazing.
Cat problems.
Perseveres. You wouldn't think anything was wrong with this cat.
If you look at her
Yeah.
from one side, you would think nothing's wrong with
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, my dog was the same way. He got hit by a car, and we had my other dog, the one that was that we had to put down a few years ago.
I was like, did the dust mop get hit by a car?
No.
The videos of Brian walking him, it looks like he's walking a dust mop.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the one I uploaded where he's sitting right next to me, and I go,
Yeah.
"What?" And he goes like, "Away." So it's like, "What?"
Oh my god, yes.
What?
That was so funny.
And then when the last thing was like, were you ignoring me?
Side-eyeing dog.
I know.
found out that Mr. Mead Hook here is also a big fan of Jason X, which was we're out there, us Jason X fans. We're out there. We're the
Put
few.
the bodies at the floor.
We're the few, the proud, the Jason X fans.
I also feel as though Mr. Meat Hook is also a cat enthusiast.
He is.
Mm.
And, yeah, see, people with good taste like Jason X.
Mm.
It's one of the more underrated Friday the 13th movie. That and
Like-
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah, that and like Jason Goes to Hell.
Ooh.
I said
Super unpopular opinion about Friday the 13th movies.
What?
You know what my favorite one is?
What?
Freddy versus Jason.
That's not a Friday the 13th movie. That's a Nightmare on
Don't care.
I know, I'm kidding.
Nightmare on Elm. Now, my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie is Nothing Will Ever Beat Dream Warriors.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Nothing will ever beat that. I don't care how many times you remake Nightmare on Elm Street, you will never recreate the magic of Dream Warriors. All right.
I think the best kill in the franchise of Friday the 13th actually belongs to Part 9, where the tent spike. Oof,
Oh yeah.
that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It is good.
That and the Part 10 with the face melt or face freezing and then smashing it on the table. Those Noonline people knew how to do it.
Oh, yeah. I still like the part with the simulation and the sleeping bags.
Do you want to take some drugs or have some premarital sex? Or we could. Probably the most painful kill actually belongs in Part 4, in my opinion, where the guy gets the spear in the groin
Ooh.
and then he shoots it and he just lifts himself off the ground.
Oh, right in the mommy and daddy buttons. Wow.
Oh yeah, I like Part 5 a lot too.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate it because it doesn't have Jason, but neither did the first one. Spoilers. Also, well, technically, it didn't have him as the killer, I should say.
Thank you.
I'm not falling for that scream trap. So I prefer Part 5's Tommy to Part 6
Yeah.
because I feel he's more realistic. Like, especially because he's training his whole life to confront Jason, but when he sees him, he locks up. It's a very natural response. Like I could totally take him on, but then when he sees him again, it's like, oh crap.
Yeah. Everybody forgets about it because everybody's like fight or flight. Like, no, there's a freeze.
Yeah,
it happens a lot to people, especially when I was in the military. People like when when we got in the first excursion in Afghanistan, some dude was like, I was like, yo, shoot back. And he's like, oh, and he just stood there frozen. Drag him behind a Humvee. I was like, do something. Don't stand there like a target on a range. Also, Tommy goes from insane to totally sane in a year. I've done that, Dave. Okay. I've done that too. And I've gone back in a year.
Yeah, I think that just part 5 is like Tommy's rendition. The character who played Tommy, his rendition is very realistic. It's not like, oh well, he's gonna be quirky and funny now. He's gonna be dead serious and freezing up all the time.
Mhm.
Which makes sense. Plus, he also carries over the mask making thing from part 4, which he doesn't in part 6.
You don't enjoy burlap sack, Jason?
No, I was talking about Tommy.
Oh, I was talking about
No, I was saying that in part 5, Tommy brings back the masks he makes like in part 4, but in part 6 he never does that. He doesn't have any masks with him besides Jason's.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't do anything with like special effects or anything. So
so if you think back in the last 2 years, we're gonna bring this back full circle. What is your favorite movie that's come out in the last 2 years?
oh boy. All right, let's think about this. What?
I said, what's your favorite movie that come out in the last 2 years? Shark. So I figure that's what it is. Shark.
No. I'm 2 years, so that's 2018 to now. I can tell you my least favorite one.
What?
In theaters, at least, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I hate that movie. Let me get back to you on that. Let me look at what's come out. The advent of the internet.
Boo.
What is your favorite movie that we've reviewed so far on the channel?
I don't know.
Not a favorite? Like Cry_Wolf?
No.
I think that would probably be your least favorite.
Yeah. No, it's not.
What's your least favorite one?
I have a lot of movies I did not enjoy.
Actually, surprisingly, I'm gonna have to say, from what I'm seeing here, at least, the Suspiria remake.
Nice choice.
Oh, wait, that's for 2018.
That's fine.
The
channel in 2018, so
yeah, I actually prefer that over the original. Ooh, fighting words.
Ooh. I haven't seen one of them, nor do I have a desire to.
I really liked Midsummer.
I'm still hesitant. I bought Hereditary at a really low price, so I'm not sure how I quite feel about it just yet to watch it.
Yeah.
Not because of I heard it was depressing. I'm not sure if it's my kind of film.
Oh, it's very depressing.
Yeah.
Agree.
You've not watched any Argento movies.
I don't have any desire to.
Yeah, but you can't say he's overrated if you haven't watched any of the movies.
I can.
No, you can't.
Called freedom of speech.
Nope.
2019 would have to probably be Child's Play the remake.
Gone.
Oh, whatever.
To me, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look interesting to me.
And from what I've seen this year,
you know what? Probably the Evil Dead remake.
Well, that's 3 years ago.
Was it? Was that?
That was the Evil Dead remake was that was
19?
7 years ago.
Was it that long?
2013.
Oh no! I'm talking about movies. The favorite movie out of the ones that we've reviewed.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably my favorite movie that we've reviewed. Either that or Shaun of the Dead, because I just love that movie. I love it.
So my favorite from 2020 is probably Underwater. That was pretty good. Huh?
Are there sharks in it, Brian?
Nope.
No.
No shark movies. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Mandy.
Last,
He says Mandy.
I loved
The
Mandy.
Nicolas Cage movie.
I started watching that the other day and I never got to finish it, but it was pretty good from what I saw.
What was that other
Ooh.
one with him where all the parents went crazy, started trying to
Oh,
kill
Parents.
Mom and Dad.
mom
Oh,
and
Mom and Dad. That's right.
that I really liked that. I loved actually, you know what movie I really, really liked that we did early in the channel?
What?
The Belko Experiment. I really liked that movie.
I still need to see that.
I
Oh,
really wish
fun.
they would make
What
the
are you
sequel
doing?
to that.
Stop.
Rubbing my legs against your legs. Singing songs like crickets.
I also have A Color Out of Space, which
I
haven't seen it yet though. I also bought Doctor Sleep and Zombieland 2 and Trick. I have a lot of movies I need to watch.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, both of those movies are fantastic.
Which ones?
Dr. Sleep and Zombieland 2 were both amazing. I loved both of those.
Let's see what else I got.
I have a review up on Mayhem.
Yeah, Zachary Haith, there's your review of Mayhem. Jeez, you think somebody's a fan of your channel and then they just do stuff like that.
What about horror movies from 2017? Like a year before your channel.
I can't remember chronologically when things came out other than 1985.
Mine's probably It. I know it's super overrated, but I really like that
Oh
movie.
yeah, that would probably be ours then too, because that would be mine then too, because I still love.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yippee
I also liked Babysitter. That was really good.
That was the recent one.
Babysitter was great.
2016, The Void, Siren, which was based off that short from VHS.
Yeah.
That was pretty okay.
I
Blair
still-
Witch. I actually kind of liked the Blair Witch sequel.
eh.
Eh.
I wasn't a big fan of like the other two
You know
Blair
what?
Witch movies.
Mm.
It was a great 2017 horror movie.
What?
Get Out.
Get Out.
I'm not a fan of Jordan Peele. Sorry.
I like his work.
I haven't seen his movies, but his statements lately have just been kind of ticking me off.
He's an idiot. Oh, here's another great one from 2017. Bye Bye Man.
No.
Don't say his name.
What about Don't Breathe in 2016? That was crazy.
That was great.
And Lights Out came out that year. Ouija Origin of Evil, the first The Boy. Train to Busan was so good.
Oh, so good.
Amazing.
The Conjuring 2 came out. That seems longer ago. The Conjuring 2 came out in 2016.
Tales came out in
The
2017.
Conjuring, like all the Conjuring movies, just feel like they came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like the same year.
31 came out in 2016. Terrifier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, The Endless came out in 2017.
That was great.
That was a great movie.
2015 we had Krampus. Bone Tomahawk was so good. I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably my favorite one of 2015. I haven't even looked at them all yet.
Nice.
Although Tremors 5 and Jurassic World came out that year too.
What is this? Yeah, Babysitter Cult of Chucky.
Oh yeah.
That was 2017. Happy Death Day.
Eh.
Oh, you know what other movies came out that were really good? I think one of the better years we've had in this past decade, in 2013. We had The Conjuring, Evil Dead. We had Mama, The Purge, the first one. I actually enjoyed Texas Chainsaw. Bite me. The Green Inferno, Wolf Creek 2.
Ooh, I
Green
love
Inferno was. Green Inferno was a movie I didn't think I was gonna like as much as I really did, because I really, really enjoyed that movie.
Hatchet 3, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. You're Next.
Zachary, we watched Resolution after watching The Endless, and it made me understand The Endless better.
Yeah.
Especially the one scene, which is the same actors and everything from Resolution. You're like, oh, now that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this was a good movie. Was Red Snow? No, not Red Snow. Dead Snow 1 and 2. Those are so great.
What's
So
Dead
good.
Snow?
With
Which
the
one's that?
Nazi zombies in the snow.
Oh yeah, what is the one with Iron Sky with the Nazis on the moon.
Ugh.
Also, there in 2014 we had It Follows was actually pretty good. I thought
I liked that.
it was creepy.
Yeah.
Zombievers, Extraterrestrial was also pretty good.
Tom Beavers was amazing.
Yeah,
Tom Beavers was amazing.
It's a gem.
I'm surprised I don't hear more people talking about Extraterrestrial because that was actually pretty interesting.
I've not seen that.
It's got a decent only $3 million. It looked a lot bigger budgeted than that. That's crazy. Let's try a 2012.
Trash is on point. Hush was great.
I love Hush.
I still haven't seen that dang movie.
With-
I've been wanting to. 2012 we had Sinister, The Possession, VHS, Chernobyl Diaries. It was kind of a hard time for horror movies. Like The Woman in Black was pretty good. The Collection was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Stitches. I remember that.
Oh God. Stitches is so ridiculous.
Silent Night, the remake, was actually really good. No One Lives was pretty good. And probably the first Shrek movie I mentioned so far, Bait, was pretty good.
Ah.
The one with the shopping market underground that gets flooded.
Zachary Haith goes, I like turtles.
I like
Trash.
yeah, 2011 we had the Thing prequel, Final Destination 5. The Thing prequel I felt so bad for. They really had a good effects at first, but then they had to laden it over with CGI.
What was it?
The Thing prequel.
Oh.
I felt so bad for that movie.
Aw.
The Cabin in the Woods was actually awesome.
Oh, so good.
I was so hyped for that movie too.
I was so hyped for the merman.
Oh yeah, well, like I watched the trailer like every day until it came out, and it was taking forever to come out. And then I remember when it came out in like April, we didn't get a DVD release until like September, and I was just dying.
Aw.
I saw it in theaters though. I was like, I need to see it again.
Yo, Brian, look what the trash ass says. There was no music and not much dialogue in Hush, so I used it to fall asleep every night for a month.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Piranha came out in 2010. I remember the dang hype of that movie.
Oh yeah.
I was so hyped, and for like 2 years because it took forever to get made. I was like, a Piranha remake, a Piranha remake.
Worth it.
In 3D.
Yeah, I saw it in 3D, boobies and all, and I was like, how old? I was 17.
You were a child.
I was a child. Wait, yeah, I was 17 because it was after my birthday. And I remember it was getting released, and then they were like, oh, we're pushing it forward a week, so it'll be actually released 7 days earlier.
Nice.
I was like, Mommy, we need to go a little earlier.
Weird to watch with your mom?
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, because she was actually starting to get into horror movies as like seeing them for what they were and not like a horrible crime against cinema. She at that time she had seen probably worse. Like she had seen the Wrong Turn movies. With the gore aspect, I mean, it was probably worse than some scenes in Piranha.
I remember watching Carrie with my dad when I was like 12, and the opening part when they're all in the shower, he's like, I gotta go.
That's
I think it's funny because we saw Hellboy in theaters, the new one, and there was one part where this. I still remember my mom's reaction. There was this part where a guy's being held by his legs and he gets split like a wishbone.
Uh-huh.
And Mom was like, "Wow." I was like, "Ouch!" She's like, "Wow."
Yeah,
Oh no, wait. She was like, "Whoa."
Whoa.
Yeah, your mom is awesome. She's
Your
so much
mom
fun to
is so cool.
hang out with. She's so cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, my mom's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Dave said I was 17 in 1998. I was 17 in 2000. So I feel
I'm a baby.
Was it?
What was a great year? 2000.
98.
That was the year my brother was born.
Last year I didn't have a full-time job. It was the summer of 98.
69, damn it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hat almost fell off.
Oh no!
So entertaining. Hat falls off. Oh, we're all having fun here.
Fine.
In my one of my videos I did recently, I had my head tilted down, and it kind of looks like I have a bald spot because my hair is growing so long that the part is kind of getting pulled.
Oh.
And I literally pointed at my video, bald spot. And I found it after, like, no.
Oh.
They're like, hey Brian, where'd your bald spot go? All right, do you guys want to end it here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I can see Joey just like, oh, end it. All right, well, thank you guys for joining in on the stream.
Thanks for having
Yes,
us.
thank you.
No problem. Also, I'm not gonna do my outro. I'll just say check out Rayanimator Reviews channel. The link is in the description below. And actually, before we end this, I'm going to.
Wait, we're not going to do the thing?
Well, we can do, but part of the thing where the thing happens. Hold on one second. All right, I'm just gonna post it in the comment section because that way, if people watching this want to watch the live chat for some reason, here is the link to her channel right here, and it's also in the description below. And as always,
Subscribe.
you got it. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.